from Redington Distribution. Redington basically is a distributor for Aruba. Those who don't know, we bring you like a lot of good stuff, trainings, and like a lot of help, and we are the value added distributors for Aruba. And apart from Aruba, those who are like new over here and wanted to understand what Aruba is, so I'll just give you a small, a brief introduction of Aruba. Aruba started operations in back in 2002, and like a couple of years and 3 years maybe, like they are the leading quadrant in the Gartner's. They are the leaders in the Gartner's quadrant report, and throughout this particular journey up till now, it's been 16 years. They are consistent leaders. So Aruba basically is the pioneer for wireless networks, and basically they know what they are doing, and they are best at what they usually do. So today's presentation is basically based on Aruba instant on solutions, specifically for SMBs. So what they have did is that they have used their extensive knowledge and experience and all the market surveys and everything, and they have bought us a very good solution which are like specifically required for SMBs. They have drilled down to the features which actually required for a proper network of like a wireless network for that specifically SMB customers required. So throughout this presentation, we would be focusing on these specific areas. We'll start with the flow of getting into that trends and challenges what SMB business actually faces, and what are the objectives of a small and medium organizations, and how Aruba addresses all those challenges. So what is our solution into that, and where is Aruba Instant On fits itself, what is actually instant on and why actually the instant on is required. Then we would understand the proper positioning of instant on, because we have indoor access points, outdoor access points, we have switches as well. So I'll just go through everything, that where you want to pitch what access point. And then after getting this positioning done, we would be discussing on sorry, key competition, what actually competition has to offer, and what Aruba Instant On, and how Aruba Instant On is differentiating from the competition, and what actually additional features is Aruba Instant On presenting and bringing into the table. Then we would be discussing on Instant On some feature summary and just some key takeaways. Just pay attention on these slides, because we would be having some small quiz at the end of the presentation, and you might be ending up winning something. So I would be like giving you a very much brief idea that what features are there in the instant on, and what are the key takeaways you can at least take 1 or 2 points from today's presentation. That would be very much great. And at the end, we would be discussing on support services, what actually support services, what are included into the box, and what support services can be add on that could create value to the network. Then we would be discussing this vertical use cases. This is again a very important slide. Use cases would be like where are those specific areas where you can pitch in the Aruba instant access points, and where we feel that these use cases are where Aruba has their expertise. Then last but not the least, we would be having some small iris demo. There would be like some small network running on the mesh features, and this mesh feature is a killing feature. I must tell you that that is very much like helpful for the areas like SMBs, for the areas like home workers, and also there are a lot of good stuff for today's presentation, and let's get it started. So we'll start with this business trends. This is again the research done by done by IDC says that 68% of the small medium business is focuses on the investment, replacing the outdated IT infrastructure. This research was done this research has been fresh now, and you can see at the end of the slide there is a small reference this when this research was taken care of. Okay, so actually says that 68% of the small and medium organizations focuses on the investment by replacing their outdated IT infrastructure, because they have like a lot of infrastructure, because of their procurement cycles, because of their budget constraints and all, they don't replenish their infrastructure very often. So they wanted to invest, like 68% of the business are been investing on replacing the infrastructure. So that is the opportunity where we come and grab some of the share. Again, same 52% of the small business are increasing the IT budget because of the increase of the security concern. So this is the most important concern which many of the SMB have, that if they are developing their network, so they are also considering the security as well. So 52% of these IT budget is been only focused on this security concern. So we would take under consideration that how instant on is being successful in resolving all these issues. Then it says that 14% of the small business organization, what they do, they actually consider wireless networking to be top IT spending priority for next 12 months, because they have their plans that for example, like let's take an example of a small restaurant. Now you can imagine that how this wireless connectivity is bringing more business to that restaurant. If he has something called free Wi-Fi or some public Wi-Fi, automatically people started understanding that how Wi-Fi can be a business driver now, rather than just a commodity. Then to just second this particular point, this 95% of the restaurants agree that the restaurant technology improves their business efficiency. This is the point which I was telling you in the before, that they normally understand that presenting a good Wi-Fi as a guest network, or as a public network, or some POS services using on the Wi-Fi, what actually emphasizing their business, what actually value these things are bringing into their business. So they properly understand. So this is the small and medium trends. Now, what are the challenges? As we discussed in the previous slide, there are like lot of outdated equipment. If you go to the many of the small and medium offices, so they might be running some old equipment, because the IT refresh cycle is not that much great. They have fluid budget constraints because of the cash flow, and also they have to maintain that particular cash flow into their balance sheets. So this is one of the constraint, one of the challenges. And then again, the security is the biggest threat. If they are investing in some sort of wireless network or some sort of other networks of, so security is the prime concern. Now, addressing these small and business objectives. So what actually, after the challenge, is what SMBs have some objectives as well. So what are those objectives? They want to attract new customers. For example, we taken an example of this restaurant, that how guest network can be an added advantage, can be a value addition to attract new customers. For example, a retail shop can have some marketing campaign going on. So how they want to attract those customers. Improve operational efficiency. This is one of the major goal, major objective of SMBs, that they want to achieve more from the less resources. So this is known as the operational efficiency they want to achieve. Then they want to also gain the competitive advantage, because they have the competition into the picture, and they want to gain that additional advantage. So people are doing a lot of good stuff, like we took an example of the guest Wi-Fi. Very much customizable page, very much attractive page, and free Wi-Fi, and whatever they want to do it from the network perspective. And they would be taking chances. Even a small thing can add value to their competitive advantage. Now, where we fit into all this picture, we have seen that what are the trends, what are the challenges, what are the objectives. So what is our solution over here? So because of we have as in Aruba, we have like decades and decades of experience, and we have came across a very good solution to you guys, which would be simple, which would be like as needed for an SMB to make sure that they meet all their objectives. So we have a solution which is known as Aruba Instant On. What is the beauty of this solution? It is first of all very simple to manage, very simple to configure. There is no such diploma or certification required to just configure these access points. Very much simple. Plus, the beauty is that they have added the switches as well to make the both ends meet. So now we have a complete solution from the switching perspective as well as the wireless perspective. I would be going through this particular like models, whatever models we have. We one more important thing which I need to emphasize over here, that we have a complete portfolio when it comes to the wireless. We have, for example, like we have a portfolio covering the outdoor access points. We have flavors for covering the indoor access points. We have also specific access points which are required for hospitality. And to make it more useful, we have switches with a very good 10 gig connectivity uplinks. And to make it complete, we have something called a management GUI. Either it can be managed through uh, either can be managed through a cloud based GUI, or it can be managed through your mobile app. Many people confuse that when I say that cloud-based GUI, is it Aruba Central? Actually, the answer is no. It's not Aruba Central. It's not controlled by any controller. It's not controlled by any specific the cloud-based Aruba Central or Airwave or something. It has its own GUI that controls or manages or configures these access points, as well as the switches as well. And the beauty is that you can manage all your infrastructure from anywhere, uh, either on the GUI, cloud based GUI, or the application or the mobile application. So just an introduction to the solution, what actually instant on is. So now this slide tells you why instant on. First of all, it's very much simple. It's very much simple to manage, very much simple to operate. You don't need anything else to do it. You don't need any sort of commands to run it. It's very, very simple. Secondly, it's built-in security. We have built-in firewalls inside these small access points, so that you don't need to worry about your guest network, your security threads and all, which we saw in the previous slide. It's extraordinary performance because we support this 802.11 AC wave to access points. Either it's indoor or either it's outdoor. We have like starting from 2 by 2 MIMO, we have 4 by 4 MIMO special streams. So its performance is really extraordinary. There is no hidden fees. No hidden fees means there is no licensing, nothing. All the features are there inside the box when you just connect to that particular access point. You don't need to pay any sort of licensing fees, any sort of controller AP access points licensing, any sort of feature fees, any sort of guest services, extra, etc., etc. Everything is included, and there is no hidden fees. So this would be like no subscription fees, no licensing fees, and lower your total cost of ownership. One time hardware cost only. That's it. And the last point is the trusted advisor. As I told you that we have a lot of experience. We are the pioneers in the Wi-Fi industry. We know what we are doing, and we definitely are the leaders in the Gartner. So we are the trusted vendor that you can definitely trust on. So this is why we want to have the Aruba Instant On. Now, just as a continuation of that previous slide, that instant on is the end-to-end your networking cloud feature set solution. Why? Because as we discussed, it gives you a single pane of glass. Either you want to manage it through a cloud GUI, that would be like a common user experiencing this cloud GUI can be accessed from anywhere, wherever you're sitting. If your IT manager is on vacation, he wants to just set up and check their network, how it's been performing. So they can just go to the laptop, or they can just go to that mobile app and check the network, configure the network, manage the network, manage firmware upgrades. See, this is most important point. Firmware upgrades has been a pain when you talk to the IT managers. So this is the important point, that they have automatic distribution of installed maintenance software. bug fixes and security enhancement. So there is automatic updates going on, so you don't need to worry about that firmware upgrades has to be like current, and how I can manage it, when I can manage it and everything. So don't need to worry about keeping the lights on. Everything is like automated. Updates have been automatically generated and installed. Common workflows, automatic configuration of VLANs across the APs and switches. You don't need to manually configure the VLANs and stuff like that. Okay, so it's all automatic. One more important feature of the GUI is the site inventory, because if you are like installing like 20 to 25 access points in a cluster, then it would give you a proper site inventory that these are the amount of access points installed, these are amount of switches installed. So it would give you a proper inventory, so to just manage your entire network. Remote management and management to your network is very much simple. You can manage it from anywhere. We have like 5 type of access points when it comes to the instant on. It starts with AP11, then we have AP12, then we have AP15, AP17, and the hospitality access point. What are the difference between those access points? We will be covering very soon in the upcoming slides. Okay. uh, but purpose-built wired solution, apart from the access points, what we have from the switches perspective, we have again to just, our motto is to be very much simple. So simplicity is one of the key feature. Simplicity, app based management is there. It's all plug and play, quick setup, and by using the mobile app or the cloud based GUI. And mobile app provides you the complete control with no licensing, no subscription, anything, and can be accessed from anywhere. If you are simple, also you are reliable as well. Stronger connectivity, amazing switches. If you know the old 1920s, if you compare it with this new series of 1930, it would give you amazing like 10 gig of ports of SFP plus for your uplink connectivity. It comes up with the flavor of 8 ports, 24 ports, and 48 ports. Plus, it comes up with PoE enabled ports. So we have options for PoE or non-PoE models. PoE enables the power your access points or any other device. If you want to power up from these switches, you can do it. Up to 370 watts of power budget is available. As far as the security is concerned, that we saw that we have inbuilt security in the access points. Our switches also covered the security ACLs. Access control list has also been covered, and it also supports the 802.1x authentication as well. So this is one of the enhanced security features which we emphasize and which we support. We plus last but not the least, we also have something called peace of mind post sale support as well. It comes up with the limited lifetime warranty, and as long as the equipment is with the original owner, it is covered under the warranty. And limited lifetime is somewhere like somewhere around like 5 years. Apart from this, we also cover this 24 by 7 and 90 days phone and chat support. This 90 days phone and chat support is very much helpful in terms of deployment and all. If you are if you are new to the network, and also you don't need to worry about uh, partners are there. If not partners, Aruba are there to support you for also deployments and all. Instant on community as well. We have instant on community that would help you to resolve your day-to-day issues if they are. And we also have some add-on services options like affordable packages for extended to 24 by 7 support. If you want to extend your 24 by 7 support, what to do, how we can go, and where we can go and purchase it, everything is available in this segment. So this is just an introduction for the new 1930 switches. As we saw in the previous slide, it has 7 SKUs. We have different SKUs for different sort of requirements. We have like 8 port switches, we have 24 port switches, we have 48 port switches, all PoE supported. We have L2 plus smart management. Okay, that means that it supports some sort of routing protocols as well, like some static routes as well. You can configure it. We have 2 management modes. One can be managed by the cloud managed mobile app, and local management web GUI also. We have 10 gig ports, 1G and 10G uplink ports for the fiber connectivity that would be used for the uplink for the fast networks. And we also have security like ARP attacks and DHCP snooping as well. Warranty I have already covered in my previous slide. We have limited warranty. We have like 24/7 support, and for 90 days it is included in the warranty itself. That means that if you are not buying any support services for somehow reason, so you still have 90 days 24/7 telephonic support. So anytime at the end of night, or any weekdays, or any weekends, if you want to call Aruba for any sort of support, they are there to help you. So this is what the beauty of the warranty is. Now, as I promised that I would be going through all these access point what we have. So we have first of all we have indoor access points. Indoor access points are designed in such a way that to cover all your geographical areas. For example, like if you are talking about the reception area is something which customers are coming up and asking something to the receptionist and going back and all. So for those areas, we can start up with this AP11. AP11 is a small access point. Small access point. It is like 2x2 MIMO, and be aware that all our access points are supported with the Wi-Fi alliances, and all are supported with 802.11 AC Wave 2. That is the newer the IEEE standard for the wireless communication. Okay, so all of these access points are pretty much supported for the 802.11 Wave 2 access points. So starting again, we have the basic access point, which is known as Aruba AP Aruba AP11, which is the basic startup access point, which has 2x2 and two special streams. And moving forward, we have AP12, which is like 3x3 MIMO. It is more useful for medium workloads, or for medium users to be connected to the access point. And then we have something called for high density, which is AP15. Make note that we don't have something called AP13, AP14. Okay, directly we have something called AP15. Okay, AP15 is basically a big brother which supports 4x4 when four spatial streams. It is highly like a it is used for high density environment, for example, like conference rooms or auditoriums and all. So these access points are being used for if you have users connecting to these access points are much larger, and if you have some high density users. Okay, just make sure that when we talk about users, okay, the devices which their access points uh, used to used to connect. This is one more an important discussion, that it should what capacity this access points is been supported to take care. It always be on the device count rather than on the user count, because a user might be having some sort of, 2 or 3 devices. Might be he might be having his laptop connected, his smartphone connected, his tablet connected. Moving forward, we have specific access points for hospitality. Hospitality access points are specially designed after the experience which Aruba has, and Aruba has been a pioneer for hospitality sector. So they have came up with all those efficient knowledge and what is specifically required for some small and medium hotels and all. So this access point comes up with 2x2 MIMO and two special streams. It is known as AP11D. Okay, it is basically it gives you some additional ports, and it would also give you some PoE output. So this access point is also capable of powering up some another neighboring access point or some another device. For example, if you want to power up some voice over IP phones. Okay, so you can also do it by using this access point. So it's been a very interesting use case, that so access point is powering up your VoIP phones, and you are saving some sort of cabling cost. One more important access points that cover the whole circle is the outdoor access point. which is known as AP17. This is again 2 by 2 MIMO and also supported by 802.11 AC Wave 2. This access point has been hardened by some IP65 rated standards, and it is meant for some harsh environments of outdoor, and it would give you a very good connectivity for the outdoor networks, for example, like school outdoor areas or pool areas in the hotels and all. So this completes the overall picture of a full portfolio of Aruba instant access points. That, and we also know that we have variety of access points, and not to just complicate the cycle, we have a very limited portfolio of access points that cater your complete needs. Now, this is all against the like a purpose built solution, because we have specifically by purpose built a solution after getting like a lot of feedbacks and a lot of experience considered in the past history, that what features are been required to make an efficient SMB solution. So this is just a summary slide that how what is the need of a customer and what are the features which we are here to present. Customer need is simplicity. Yes, sir, we have it. We have like AP based management. It's all plug and play. We have mobile app. We have remote management and everything. You can manage your access point from anywhere you want. What about my business growth? So we have scalability. You can scale your entire cluster. This manages 25 access point in a network. Okay, so remember, I just want to remind you one more time that we have a quiz. Okay, so maybe some of the questions are been coming from on the quiz from this particular slide. So the thing is that how we gonna address business growth? We are addressing business growth by offering them scalability. Scalability is that in our cluster we can manage up to 25 access points in one network. It supports 8 SSIDs in mix and match format. The different access point models can be used in a network. So how can we secure our Wi-Fi? This is most important point where many of the customers might ask you that what about the security? Secure access points in every corner of the space. We have built-in firewalls, and which is inside the access points, and plus also we support something called smart mesh. It is easily expandable to your network. Smart mesh is basically a feature in which you don't need to have uplink going from each and every switch. Your access point can also act as an uplink for the neighboring access point. Okay, so this particular feature, if I get time, I'll be explaining you in my last couple of slides then how this mesh feature is working. And this mesh feature is a game changer, because nobody offers this thing in the SMB segment. Okay, so the what is the actually the beauty is that you can easily expand your network. And if you have something called cable challenges, I cannot pull a cable from each and every access point. So you can use the access point itself to uplink to the other access point. Okay, and last but not the least, we can offer some peace of mind services by superior post sale services which we have. We have telephonic chat and 1 year warranty, instant on community, and this is all included inside the box. You don't need to pay anything for this telephonic support. 90 days 24/7 is available inside. Okay, you don't need to pay anything extra for that. And just to continue about this instant on features which we already discussed, that just to emphasize you, just to remind you that we have customized portal, we have remote multi-site management, we have separate employee and guest access. Because this point is whenever you design a network, many of the organization might require some sort of SSIDs working on employees, giving 802.1x access, and separate network for the guest. Yes, sir, we have it. We can definitely segregate your network from the guest and from the employee, and we can manage your network from a mobile app or cloud based access. We can have a simplified management setup. We have proven reliability of Aruba inside the access points. We have telephonic support available, and we have proven technology of mesh and 802.11 AC wave 2 performance as well. So all these things inside one small box. Okay, so this is one thing which is known as, it's blazing, it's amazing. Okay, so this one counts you on the instant on mobile app, and what we have inside the portal. Inside the portal, we have something called smart mesh setup. First of all, which we discussed in previous slide, what is the smart mesh setup actually is. We have future proof secure your network. We can have some automatic software upgrades. We have firmware upgrades, all those things available. We have a great personalized view, whether a reseller is managing multiple sites or a small retail owner. We have personalized view for everybody. We have managed multiple networks. It sounds like difficult, but it's like simple way to creating a separate guest and employee network. It's very simple, that many of the organization might require employee network and guest network to be separate. So we can do that by this GUI, or also with the mobile app. Customize your guest portal. Yes, we can do it. Customization is available, and you can definitely customize your guest portal, because for example, like Costa, if Costa asks you to have personalized guest network, instead of Aruba page coming up as a splash page, they want Costa's page to be coming up. So yes, we can do that. Now, this slide would be telling you about the positioning, because it would be sharing some differences, that what HP OC20, the previous version, and what's new in this instant on. First of all, the in what's new in this instant on, that it is for this small and growing networks. Okay, it's not only for the smaller network. It's also because we have also considered scalability into the picture. Okay, so we have enhanced from 8 APs to 25 APs per cluster. Okay, we have active clients density. We have increased from 25 to 150. We have migrated from wave 1 to wave 2. So wave 2 is available throughout our portfolio, which is like indoor, outdoor, or desktop or hospitality access points. Management mode, uh, we have mobile app and a cloud based portal as well. Okay, extensibility was not supported in previous versions like OC20 and all. So we have support the mix and match of instant access points. That means that you can add outdoor and hospitality and indoor, everything into one small cluster. So extensibility is there. Positioning is not restricted to small offices only. Enterprise branch and mid-size campus also can use this one. Okay, if we compare the instant on with the instant APs which we have. Instant APs is the Aruba's flagship access points, that supports like more other features than instant on. But instant on is specific for the small and medium businesses. So we have focused on the small and medium businesses for instant on. And if you have a customer for enterprise business, so we have instant APs. Okay, we for the IT staff, if we can see one more thing, that management modes. Okay, so management modes of instant on, as you know, up till now, that we have two management modes. One is the mobile app, and other one is the cloud based portal. Okay, and if we talk about the Aruba instant access points, it supports Airwave or Aruba Central and everything. So multi vendor and everything is there, because it's an enterprise grade access point. IT support, we little very no support is required, or everybody can set up this instant access point. Even a small kid can set up the instant access point. Okay, upgradability, right size features, and small and medium networks up to 25 APs. 25 APs can support in a cluster. Wave 2 access point is there. And still we have this 90 days telephonic support available. Online chat is available. 1 year warranty is there. So this is the comparison between instant on and our instant access points. Further on, if we go that into the deep, that what site scale we can go up to. So we can go up to somewhere around like 150 users. So for a SMB, this number is very very much big. Uh, the user, the organization which might be having somewhere around like 100 to 150 user devices at a site. So make sure that you don't confuse yourself from the term users and devices. So when we say devices, that means that devices supporting to that particular access point. So here the site scale is 25 APs and up to 150 user devices at the site. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, and in instant access points, we have 128 APs in the cluster itself is supported. Here in instant on is 25. So in instant access point is 128 APs. Okay, uh, and most important thing I just need to highlight over here is this: the services like ClearPass and all, it's not available in instant on. Okay, so it's not required as well to go for such sort of the NAC devices for an SMB. Okay, we also don't support client match and ARM. Client match is there, ARM is there, but not client match. Okay, so because we have focus on SMB, so we our access points are only enabled by ARM. ARM radio management. This radio management is something which controls your channels, so you don't need to worry about like what channel I need to put the user in. It is all automatic. So once you figure it out, and so AP is intelligent enough to bring the user in appropriate channel, uh, depending on what is the need of that particular user. So we have this feature called ARM. It is already inbuilt and it's been already with all access points. And we support this SSID based user roles which we discuss, like employee and guest and all. We have basic firewalls rule set, so you can set up some basic firewalls. So this was the summary of positioning your instant access point versus your instant on access point. Now let's talk about some competitive analysis, what actually competition is doing, and how instant access point can fix into that particular picture. So we would be talking about Ubiquiti and Meraki over here. So when we talk about Ubiquiti access points, Ubiquiti customers normally ask like about the price. Secondly, they normally ask about the in the controllers. So they have a software controller, okay, for that purpose. So if we compare the instant on and Ubiquiti side by side, you can see that we have 802.11 AC wave 2, and they have most APs on wave 1, excluding this nano HD. Okay, so they have limited access points available in wave 2, and we have our complete portfolio available in wave 2 access points. And support, if we concern, then this is the game changer. We have 90 days telephonic support available, and we have online community. 1 year warranty is still there. Aruba enterprise quality is like Aruba instant branding is there. And we have ease of use by simple to deploy, no cloud key and no gateway required, nothing required. And they need their gateway, they need their cloud key and everything. We have something QoS and DSCP, NAT, and guest access all inbuilt, and they require some specific licensing and everything. We have remote management, and Ubiquiti requires cloud key that additionally charges you. And we also have ARM, and it requires like, and the Ubiquiti requires some manual configuration. That is again very very much pain to have the channelization to be supported, that which channel you might require to fit in your user. So we do this automatically, so it's very much easy. And historic data security, we have firewall and deep packet inspection, IDS, everything is included. And this requires and in Ubiquiti requires again a gateway to do that. Pricing, again, it's almost like it's 89, starting with $89, and here Ubiquiti is starting at $79. But still the $10 difference, you can see the set of features which has been differentiating in both of these scenarios. Now, what Meraki has to say: we have platform for 5 models, which we discussed in the previous slide, and they have only 2 models. Okay, we have again the support. We have 90 days telephonic support and 1 year warranty and online community and all. They also have the online chat, business hours, 5 days support is there. And warranty again the same, 1 year. Their warranty is US, EU, and UK only. We have global coverage of the warranty, and they only support mobile app. We also support cloud portal as well, and they charge for something called subscription fees, $32 1 year and $73 for 3 years and all. We don't have any subscription key. This is again most important point to remember. Yes, we support multi-site management is there, and there is no multi-site management when it goes to Meraki. Deep packet inspection is there. We support deep packet inspection, and they do not support. And again, see the price. It is like $89 our starting price, and they are starting with 5 year subscription. If we take 5 year subscription, then it would be somewhere around like $214. And here we with limited lifetime warranty, as I said previously, 5 years is included. So we have limited lifetime warranty of 5 years included inside. You don't need to purchase any subscription somehow. Okay, so moving forward, why we win? Because see, this is the comparison. We are like winner in every field when we talk about extraordinary support performance, when we talk about having a trusted vendor, simplicity, hidden cost, and built-in security features. So this is how we can win the game with our competition available into the market. Just for a summary that what instant access points is all about, just this is a series of feature set which is supported by instant access points. Make sure that you know that in a cluster we can have up to 25 access points. Either you are going with the mobile app, either you are going with the cloud based GUI. We support up to 8 SSIDs. Okay, and onboarding is also being done, and monitoring, troubleshooting, everything is included. Even though the services like cost, like quality of services, and fast roaming, and static IP radius proxy, every feature is included here in the in this particular access point. And one more important thing, that we support automatic firmware update. So it automatically checks your firmware and automatically upgrades that. We can also support some multi-site remote management. This is the basic again, but still it's there. If some small restaurants having some sort of sites, and he wants some single pane of glass to manage all those sites, so yes sir, we can do that. List of sites in phase 1 we have some list of sites available, some simple dashboard features, but yes, but yet plenty of other features yet to come in the firmware, and we will be definitely notifying you that what actually new features which we are covering with this instant access point. Lastly, just to go through this switching part. Okay, those who are aware with the Office Connect 1920s, which has been favorite switch for many years for Aruba. Now we have Aruba 1930 switch, which is again, I was just surprised to see that in this we support like 10 gig uplinks as well, and very shockingly a very good price. Okay, so we have we have some IPv4 routes available up to 32. This is again like static routes, if you're using RIP. And we have only static route support because it's a layer 2 plus switch. And we also support 10 gig SFP plus uplinks, like 10 SFP plus means 10 gig fiber uplinks. Okay, management is been done through cloud portal and local web GUI as well. There is no management fees, no charge, nothing. PoE is been very exceptional. It supports up to 370 watts of PoE internal. There is without any use of any extra power supply. We can power up to 370 watts power budget of our network. Again, the warranty has been limited lifetime, which has been covered. So this was the overall. And one more important thing, the forwarding capacity is 128 Gbps. That's amazing, because previously we had in the similar switch we had 56 Gbps. Now we have 128 Gbps available. Okay, so this is something which we need to be into, just keep into the mind, keep into the picture. So this is the comparison of Office Connect switches versus our new Aruba 1930 instant on switches. Last but not the least, we got your back because we have very exceptional policy for when it comes to a warranty, which is known as the instant on limited lifetime warranty. Limited lifetime warranty is the duration is next business day. Okay, but you also have something called 24 by 7 telephonic support, 24 by 7 chat support, 24 by 7 support, technical software support. So these things are available complimentary for 90 days, for entire for your entire 90 days, and this chat support is available for entire warranty period. Okay, which is something limited lifetime. What is limited lifetime is that as a limited lifetime warranty extends only as you have the original user owns the product, and the limited lifetime is to 5 years from the end of sale date. Okay, so this is the description of what limited lifetime warranty actually is. Plus, if you want to extend that, we also have something called foundation care. Foundation care would give you a flavor of next business day, or telephonic chat support, or 24 by 7 chat support. So software support is there. We have two flavors of 3 years and 5 years. So 3 years, and also we have 3 years advanced replacement. Advanced replacement is very much good support, in which you get your item or you get your switch before you submit the faulty switch to us. Okay, so this is called as advanced replacement. We have something called 3 years 5 years unlimited. 3 years 5 years unlimited means that 24 by 7 there is no 90 days period is available. So it has been covered whenever you want to call. The telephonic support is there 24 by 7. Okay, so this is something which is amazing when it comes to the instant on switches. Now, the use cases, we have already gone through the all of the feature set and everything. Now, where we gonna use these access points or the complete solution? We can use this in different retail shops and different cafes where we took an example of Costas. It has features like a guest portal and everything, where you can leverage some value addition by providing these solutions to those retailers and to those restaurants. Working from home, this is something which is very much hot these days going on. And if your customers having some of the resources or some of the teleworkers working from home, so they have very secure access points communicating to the corporate network, and they can use these access points to have a very much enterprise grade features of all the Wi-Fi available, and they can leverage that corporate network sitting back to the home and working from the home environment. Medical offices, we have a very much secure access points available that can be a use case for the medical equipments, because if they have some sensitive data which they don't want to go over the internet, we have very good security policies for that. For online learning, there are like a lot of schools which have started online learning. So for the online learning, we can set up like different access points on the home premises or in the schools, and also they can communicate very much fastly and very much securely throughout the learning curriculum. It would give you a very much exceptional digital learning experience. So, as I promised previously, at the end of the presentation, I would just like to explain what actually the mesh is. Mesh would give you some additional cost-effective connectivity, where your one instant access point is connected to the switch, and another access point is not connected to any switch, but it is like connected through a mesh link from that access point, which is connected to the switch. Okay, this is the diagram where one access point which is been uplinked to the switch is been uplinking to the other neighboring access point. So you don't need to pull a cable from each and every access point. You can also use your primary access point to be as a mesh portal, and your secondary access point that would be taking uplink from that primary access point is known as mesh point. So this particular feature is a game changer, and it supports in our all instant access points. So the client devices would be able to cater this access point as they are connected to the corporate network, like as they are connected to the switch. What is the use case of this one? For example, like if you have a main building, if you have an outdoor space, and you know that my outdoor access points cannot run that particular cable of 100 meters going to the switch. So you can use some neighboring access point from the indoor, from the main building, and create that mesh link from that primary access point, and you are good to go. Your outdoor access point has been connected. And you can also do that for the first floor and second floor. So this is one like game changing feature, which is the part of this instant access point without any subscription fee, all free of course, all available inside the box. So what we have learned up till now, we have learned that Aruba has like extensive experience in providing this SMB solution. You are in the right hands if you are buying the Aruba access point. We have simple Wi-Fi setup. We have flexible management options. We have something called manage your network from anywhere, from our mobile app or from our web GUI of cloud. Okay, we have something called unmatched support experience, in which we are providing you limited lifetime warranty plus 90 days of telephonic support available 24/7 for you. So this is all from my side, and I would like to just give control to Shubi for question and answer session.